Hi everyone. Okay, this is what I'm going to call my honk proof makeover. The reason I say that is because, as I said before, my husband is very impatient. So if we are leaving and I say, I'm almost ready, he goes and gets in the car and he listens to music. And then eventually I hear the dreaded honk, which means I have a couple more minutes before he comes in and says, what's taking so long? Hurry up, I want to leave. So I started playing around with this because I don't like to have a shiny face, as I said before, and I needed to find the right combination and the least amount of products to put on when I'm in a hurry. I go to physical therapy 3 times a week and it takes a long time, big part of my day. So by the time I get back, wherever we're gonna go, it's already time to be there. So I have to shower quickly, I have to put my hair up or leave it down, whatever I need to do, but my makeup needs to be on point, but also it needs to be something I can do quickly. Unless we're going out for something, you know, a date night or a party or something like that, then I'll take some more time. But first of all, just so you know, I have already washed my face with my 3-in-1 Oily to Acne Cleanser. I have used my Daytime Moisturizer, which is also part of the Oily to Acne Senegence line. And I have used my Silk Pore Minimizer. So I put that on over my nose, kind of under my nose where I notice I have larger pores up here, and it seems to even out my face. So now that that's all done, I am going to start with this medium. It's the medium of the color correcting moisturizer. It's a tinted moisturizer. It has a UV blocker of 15. So I'm just going to put 1 pump on my hand. And I just put it, I start it sort of in my T-zone. I rub it in. Some days I use a foundation brush, but I found that when I'm in a hurry, I need to just rub it in with my hands. I need to make sure it gets everywhere I need it to be. Something that I do not like is I don't sleep much. I don't know about you, but it's just part of my personality. So I have a lot of dark circles all the time. So I have to use some kind of a concealer or something like that. So Senegence actually makes a color concealer. This one is natural. I just do 1 little drop, again in the palm of my hand. Dab it under my eyes. Sometimes I go a little bit inside because it gets really dark in there. Okay, and if I feel like it's not rubbing in and I'm really in a hurry, then I'm going to use my blending sponge, the pointed part of it. I put it here too to make sure that my moisturizer gets in. So I don't really see any dark circles. I'm gonna have an indentation, but that's because I guess it's always there because I'm not sleeping much, but it's okay. As long as my makeup looks like it's even. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I like to use blush. I'm a blush lover, but I wanna show you that a lot of the products that Senegence makes are versatile. So I'm gonna use the Garnet. Again, it's called Garnet, and it's an actual ShadowSense. It's a shadow, but everything that they make is water-based. My hands are really slippery, so it's not opening. Okay, there we go. And so as you can see, it looks almost like a lip sense, sort of a gel. So just gonna do that, draw a line, and then I'm gonna take my blush brush. Gonna work it in. I like my cheeks to pop. I have kind of high cheekbones, so for me this is working. If I wanted to put any eye makeup on, I could still use that Garnet. I'm also going to use a base of Candlelight. And actually, a lot of people whose makeup videos I watch, they actually use Candlelight under their eyes. I can show you to take away dark circles. I can already feel that the makeup is setting, which I love about it. I mean, literally, I will wear this makeup, I will go to physical therapy, and I was thinking yesterday I need to make a video because they have white towels at physical therapy, and I was so sweaty yesterday because they were working me so hard and I didn't have time to take off my makeup, and I was concerned, oh my gosh, my mascara, it's all gonna be all over this towel. I wiped my towel and there was not 1 ounce of makeup on it. My makeup stayed on throughout my entire workout, and it was 2.5 hours. And I was sweating profusely because they were really having me try some new things to get my knee strong. So, okay, so there's the Candlelight. I'll put it up at the top too because I like that look. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to the Garnet. And at this point, I'm guessing if this was real life, my husband would be getting into the car right now. So I would know I need to really rush. And back to the Garnet. Sometimes if it's on the sides of the wand like this, I just kind of take my brush. I like to save as much as I can of this. Okay, so I'm using a slanted brush to sort of work it in. And I would know, okay, he's probably in the car at this point. I don't want to have super dark eyes. So I'm going to take the same brush that I used to put the Candlelight on. I'm going to go over it again. And there are lots of colors of ShadowSense. I love ShadowSense. I know changing your eyeshadow takes some getting used to, but what I love about it is there's no creases. It stays on. It always looks so nice. It blends so well. I love it. I feel like it's a godsend. So I have done my eyes. I am going to fill in my eyebrows a little bit. This is called Mocha Java. Actually, if I was in a big enough hurry, I might not even have time to fill in my eyebrows, but I do right now. And I would know I'm probably gonna have to do my lipstick in the car at this point because I've already gotten a honk. So how honk proof is this look? I should probably try it out in real life in secret and ask my husband what he thinks. Okay, so I'm looking in my mirror. It looks pretty darn good. I'm gonna take that spot and do it again. Okay, so I've got my cheeks, I've got my eyes, I've got my brows, and the last would be mascara. I don't like to leave the house without mascara. I'm gonna put on brown today. It's called LashSense. Oh, my hands are so slippery, so it's hard for me to get it off. There we go. Interesting to do this in my phone. Okay, so I just got one little dot and it blends so nicely. I can even just use that same Candlelight and it just comes right off. Okay, so I have good coverage. My face is glowing, is what people say, but I would call it a little bit shiny. So I'm going to use the Translucid powder in Natural. You gotta shake, shake, shake it. It's a loose powder, but then it comes, you can see it comes through onto the brush, and then it really does provide some great coverage. So in my mind, my shine is pretty much gone. Just get a little bit of the brush hairs off. That's the one thing I would do, I would change about this. I absolutely love the powder. It's so light and it does work immediately. But what I don't like is sometimes the brushes come off. So I just have to make sure I get it. Like I see one right there. But what's great is when I touch it, my makeup does not come off. It feels really good on my skin too. So that's everything except for my lipstick. I would put on my lipstick in the car because I would not want another honk. And I also like putting on my lipstick in the car because I like to have the air on. And then between each of my 3 layers, I can just kind of put my lips close to the air vent. So that is my preference, but it's up to you. If you wanted to put it on now, obviously you could give yourself another 2 minutes or so, but I would know that would get me another honk, or my husband might come in and check on me. So I'd be ready to go. Thank you for watching. Again, the products that I used are all Senegence, and they all have a UV blocker in them, and I will make sure that I post the products that I used underneath this video. Have a great day.